Are you looking for the best gaming CPUs? In this video we will look at some of the best gaming CPUs. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 4. Intel Core i3-12100F. Cores, 4P plus 0E, threads, 8 base clock, 4.5 GHz maximum boost clock, 4.3 GHz memory support, DDR5, DDR4 TDP, 58W/89W. Best 4 budget gaming PC builds and esports play. The Intel Core i3-12100F is far from a cutting-edge processor, but despite being a low-end option from a couple of generations ago, it's still a great modern gaming processor. Its 4 cores and 8 threads with a boost clock speed of 4.3 GHz give it all the power it needs for high frame rate esports gaming, and even some AAA games if you pair it with a modern graphics card. You'll want to stick to 1080p unless you have a really powerful GPU, but this CPU is amazingly capable for the money. For less than $100, it's one of the most affordable gaming processors out there, especially with this kind of performance. It isn't an unlocked processor, so you can't expect to overclock it for added power, but it's still a strong CPU right out of the box and you can always tweak the memory. That's DDR5 or DDR4, as well, helping to keep costs down, and you can use older 600 series motherboards without issue. There's also an incredible upgrade path to any 12th, 13th, or 14th generation CPUs, when you're ready. There's no onboard graphics with this CPU, though, so make sure you do have a graphics card to get it up and running. Number 3. AMD Ryzen 7 5800X3D. Cores, 8 threads, 16 base clock, 3.4 GHz maximum boost clock, 4.5 GHz memory support, DDR5, DDR4 TDP, 105W. Best 4 maxing out gaming performance on an AM4 platform. AMD has moved on to new CPUs on a new socket, but the last generation king is still worth considering, especially with its blend of excellent performance and impressive efficiency. The Ryzen 7 5800X3D has 8 Zen 3 cores and a relatively modest 4.5 GHz clock speed, but it makes up for that with a massive 70 MB of additional L3 cache. That allows it to offer gaming performance that's competitive with all but the most powerful of latest generation CPUs. That makes it the perfect upgrade for anyone on an existing AM4 platform, especially if your motherboard can support it with a quick firmware update. It's a great option for anyone who wants lots of gaming power but at a reduced thermal and power footprint. The 5800X3D is a great buy for anyone wanting to bring their PC up to modern performance standards without having to replace the motherboard, memory, and more. It is a completely dead-end platform, though, and once you have upgraded to this CPU, there's nowhere else to go. Ryzen 7000 or anything newer in the future will require a full system overhaul. What the writers say, veteran Forbes vetted contributor John Martindale says, the 5800X3D was the CPU that broke the mold for gaming processors. It's crazy fast considering its age, and it runs at a much lower TDP than many modern alternatives. Its pricing just keeps getting better, too. Number 2. AMD Ryzen 5 7600. Cores, 6 threads, 12 base clock, 3.8 GHz maximum boost clock, 5.1 GHz memory support, DDR5 TDP, 65W. Best 4 casual and esports gaming at high frame rates. The AMD Ryzen 5 7600 is a great new generation processor with heaps of performance potential. It has 6 cores and 12 threads, making it better than almost any CPU from recent generations at heavy multitasking. With its 5.1 GHz boost clock, when you're in game, it really flies. Despite only having a TDP of 65W, it works as a great CPU for not only casual gaming, but also in small form factor systems where limiting the heat output of your components really matters. It's limited to DDR5 support, so there's no option to use cheaper DDR4, but that does get you up to the latest generation of memory right away. Since this is built on AMD's AM5 socket, too, it will receive support and upgrade options through at least a couple more generations, giving you plenty of scope for improving it in the future. It's overclockable right out of the box, though, so you can eke out a little extra power yourself with some time and persistence. Number 1. AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. Cores, 8 threads, 16 base clock, 4.2 GHz maximum boost clock, 5 GHz memory support, DDR5 TDP, 120W. Best for gaming at the highest of detail settings and frame rates. The AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D is a modern marvel of high-end gaming. It combines AMD's excellent Zen 4 architecture on the leanest 5nm process node with an impressive 3D V-cache, which made AMD's 5800X 3D such a darling last generation. That combination delivers incredible performance and amazing efficiency in a single package, allowing this 8-core processor to punch well above its weight in games, rivaling the 20-core Intel 14900K and AMD 7950X 3D. That, despite costing around half the price, and using a fraction of the power. Since it's part of AMD's new AM5 platform, too, it will be upgradable for at least a couple more generations. Outside of gaming, the 7800X 3D does suffer a little from its reduced clock speed, making it less capable for productivity tasks than the comparable 7700X, and it falls well behind chips with more cores when it comes to heavy multi-threaded workloads. But for raw gaming, the 7800X 3D is the best CPU in the world. It's blazingly fast and impressively efficient, letting you cool it with a modest design while still enjoying the highest of frame rates. What the writers say, veteran Forbes vetted contributor, John Martindale says, this processor is a unicorn. Not only is it half the price of the competition, while delivering the same great gaming performance, but it often beats them, with just 8 cores. It's not a productivity powerhouse, but for straight gaming, there isn't a CPU as fast as this one.